Hi guys, Mike with Fights with Friends. Tonight at 7 p.m., 10 p.m. Pacific. Friends, tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, join Fights with Friends live stream for the first episode of MMA Trivia live on Fights with Friends. I know you guys can search on your phone or on your computer, but if you know the facts at the top of your head, you're going to be quicker than the people searching for those answers. I would challenge yourself to go out there and not search those things out. I realize some people weren't maybe watching MMA in the 90s. I know I'm old. I'm 40 years old. But we're going to do the 90s tonight. We're going to do a series to start this out. Episode 1 tonight will be 6 questions. We'll talk a little bit of MMA and fighting again tonight through that. And then episode 2 will come right after that. The next day, we'll try to do it either Thanksgiving or Black Friday. You guys let me know. I'll talk to you guys tonight, and because I don't want to intrude on people's Thanksgiving and things, and I also don't want to be embarrassed because nobody shows up. I'd rather you spend time with your family, is what I'm saying. I don't have to go very far. My family's here. I can just take 30 minutes, an hour, or whatever to do a quick trivia game, and it's not that big of a deal. So I understand. So you guys let me know when you want to do the second episode of it tonight. But tonight, we'll do the first episode, and like I said, it's Fights with Friends, MMA Trivia, the 90s. I've been thinking about this for a little while, but then user Unemployed Mara Yamasaki, thank you very much, said, hey, he pushed me a little bit, hey, you should do some MMA trivia. You should do like an MMA trivia show. And I said, man, I'd thought about it, and it had kind of slipped to the back of my mind. And then when a viewer mentioned it, I'm like, man, somebody's asking for it. We definitely got to do this. So I'm curious to see how successful it's going to be. I hope all of you, or as many of you that can, join us tonight. Like I said yesterday, I'm very excited to have my live stream back. I'm finally able to do Super Chat and get monetization on my live streams on my main channel. So thank you for everybody that was on the stream last night. We had a great night, not just of viewerships, but thank you for all the donations. That was, a great surprise and a great blessing. So thank you very much for those donations and that love. And I hope to see you guys tonight for some MMA trivia. If you get a chance, study a little bit, just like on the history of the 90s or something. I think it'll be a lot funner if you're not searching out the answers, because anybody can Google, who was the winner of the first UFC. That's easy. Those facts are pretty readily available out there. But it would be great to see people kind of dig through their MMA logs in their head to try to get these answers for themselves. So I hope to see you tonight. Let me know down there in the comments what you think of this. I hope if this is successful, this becomes a regular thing, because I think it's very fun and interactive. This is an interactive show, and I can't think of too many things that are much more interactive outside of a fight companion than an MMA trivia night. And you don't have to leave your house. You don't have to go to the bar. We're all just right here. So join us tonight for the first ever, the inaugural episode of MMA Trivia on Fights with Friends. Because I almost guarantee you a year from now, or a year and a half, however long it is from now, when we're on episode 50 or whatever, because these will be pretty quick to do. I want to definitely make them less than an hour. You'll be able to say, I've been watching this since episode 1. like those people like me that talk and kind of boast a little bit about, oh, I was there for the UFC, for UFC 1. Well, you can say I was there for Fights with Friends MMA Trivia Episode 1, the 90s. And like I said, this is going to be a two-part on at least the 90s. And we might revisit the 90s later on or mix them in with some certain things. But this is definitely going to be a lot of fun, I think, for those fans that watched at the very beginning, maybe got away for a little while and are hopefully coming back now. And I know that's a lot of you, because this thing, 25 years, it doesn't seem like very long, but if you've been alive for that entire thing, you know, if you were watching at the very beginning, 25 years, you know, maybe there were some years you didn't watch so many UFCs. But a lot of people I know that are hardcore fans, at least now, you were watching back then. This whole thing started in '93. Of course, we just had the 25th anniversary. So I'm going to stop rambling here. I got to get to work. But I hope to see everybody tonight. As always, I love you. I respect you. And I'll see your fine asses later.